What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Um, Saturday night's main event. Um, I thought action-packed, wrestling-wise, as a whole, I thought it was the best Saturday night's main event they've done. I'm sure I will say that over and over again in this review. But I feel like it was the best Saturday night's main event that they've put on just as a whole, with action and just overall as a produced product. Some people might not think that. Some people might. Whatever, It's whatever. Appreciate the like. Anyone that's watching now or might watch on demand, thank you so much. This is day 24. Yes, day 24 consistency. Even though I haven't, done it the right amount of day, the right day, and everything like that. But I'm catching up. What can I say? Work gets involved, and I've had stuff here and there happen. So, two great Saturday nights main events back to back. I believe so too. People I always watch wrestling with, they was like, "Oh dang, we missed it." I was like, "Well, you missed a good one. It might have been the best one they've had." And my wife just looks like, "The best one they've had." I said, how many Saturday night main events have you actually watched? She's watched maybe 2 or 3 at the most. I'm like, oh my gosh. The concept of something like a Saturday night main event isn't supposed to be really much action packed or very good matches, but this was. I just looked at her like, come on. She's still a rookie when it comes to this being a fan and stuff, and that's okay. That's okay because this show started off like it was like 0 to 100 real quick. And I mean real quick. Now, am I able... Hi, welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm writing down some notes real quick, so just bear with me. Wrestling. Okay. Look, hold on. I'm gonna just put this out here right now. If you happen to come in my stream, unless I have it in my title or I'm talking about it, do not bring in any politic type stuff. I don't want to see it in my chat. I don't want to see it. I don't. Okay? I just don't. 6 more days until your birthday? I hope that's true because I'm about to say something. Happy early birthday for you. Hello, welcome to the stream. Saturday night's main event held in Montreal, Quebec, or I think so. I don't know. It's been... well, that's cool, Will. Happy early birthday. Appreciate you for being in here tonight. This Saturday night's main event, I've already said it 2 times. I'll probably say it about 5 more times before this stream ends. The best Saturday night's main event for me personally You had action, you had great wrestling, and stuff in general. It was very solid from top to bottom. Good job on WWE's part. I'm excited when I see wrestling. Wrestling is going to always be there for me. Sometimes I do have to take a break and just take a mental relapse and be like, okay, I got to get off wrestling for a little bit. Um, but it's always going to be one of those things for me that it's always going to be there and everything. So it's just like, hello, Dylan, welcome to the stream. It's just like sports for everyone. Whatever sport you watch or anything, your team, that sport that you like to watch or that team, always going to be there. Even if they win or lose, it's always going to be there. That's what wrestling is for us. Hello, hello. I can't believe that John Cena retired. I know what you mean. Yeah, the never seen 17 had to, tap out like a little bitch, like Gunther said, right? Are we still rolling with that? Are we still crying about John Cena tapping out? Don't get me started on that. I could go on forever with people that complained about John Cena tapping out. It's his last match. It was his call. Oh, I could have turned heel so quickly if I wanted to. I could legit be talking normal and snap on a dime. So sad, never give up. His it is because at first, everyone was probably shocked that he actually tapped out in the moment. So you give it. Hello, pretty girl. Who the hell are you talking to? If you were a wrestler, who would you fight? My number one person I would love to fight, and I know it sounds crazy, get slung around with suplexes, would probably be Brock. Brock's always been one of my favorites and everything, so Brock would be probably one of the ones I would want to just be tossed around, suplex. Oh, you thought John Cena's 16 suplexes were bad. You about to see 20 out of me. I'm just saying. Crazy enough, I would like, Jelly Roll, oh my god, yeah. You want to see the worst wrestling match ever? It would be me and Jelly Roll. Confirmed. Crazy enough, I would love, and I know this is the very stupid, but this would be like challenging my mental and physical thing. Gunther would be one I wouldn't mind being in the ring with. Yeah. I know when you hear Gunther, like, who the hell wants to take those chops? Not most anybody. I probably wouldn't either. Thank you, Dylan, for subscribing. I wish it would show when someone's subscribed constantly, but it does not. Yeah, sorry, you don't tell me to shut up. No. Normally, I wouldn't even hide you for 10 minutes, but I'm in one of those type of moods. I'm in one of those type of moods. I'm in a good mood, but I can be in one of those type of moods where you say something bad. Yeah, W. But let's talk about the show. We're about 10 minutes in, and we haven't even really talked about the show except me saying it was very good. Okay. We thought we were starting off with Jacob Fatu and Cody Rhodes as a match. But as soon as the second match, or as the second whoa that Cody does, Jacob Fatu absolutely hit him, stopped that, and it was a brawl. It wasn't a match. It was a brawl. It was a fight. Thank you, Noah. Appreciate you. I'm a big Oregon Ducks fan, even though we tend to just love losing the big games by a lot. RKO or Golfer Spear? Oh, Goldberg Spear. Oh, which one I like better? Oh, it's got. I'm sorry. Oh, Goldberg in. Okay, Goldberg in his prime. That spear was probably. It was very good. But as a finisher, the RKO is the best finisher in my opinion ever. That's just me, because it could come out of nowhere, and we see it all the time. Didn't think they'd do it, but really liked them protecting Cody and Jacob. Yes, this really protected them. I thought, oh my gosh, we're going to get some type of DQ, count out, something. Yeah, that's why I think I like the RKO better for sure. You can do the spear semi out of nowhere, but you know. I did like this brawl. This brawl was. I was like, oh damn, they are just going. I was like, oh, maybe they're stopped. Nope, here they go again. I mean, these dudes went up steps, by the concessions, and I know the people in the concession stands were like, "Oh my gosh!" They were probably thinking, "We didn't think we were going to see this." Pretty cool. I like when they do stuff like that. It just brings a more realism type brawl fight atmosphere. I'm always controversial with RKO because I'm not a fan of the RKO on Seth at Mania 31. Oh yeah, because Randy's just bent over waiting for him and to lift him up and everything, and then hit the RKO. Everyone says that's the best one. I don't think it's the best one. It's the best. The one of the most crazier ones, just because you ain't ever seen something like that. But this brawl was crazy, and then somehow, some way, here comes Drew. Must have been hiding somewhere, hiding right there or something. I don't know. He just came out of nowhere. Basically, tossed Fatu through a table, and then Jackknife power bombed Cody through the other table on that side. Yeah, I do think there will be a triple threat, and I think that's actually. I don't know how they're going to get there, because it just seems like that's what they're going to do eventually. Because why have Drew involved with this? Yes, I know Fatu got involved, and there's still a cage match coming after Drew, and then it got into Cody's way with Drew winning. but But where do they go? How do they get to that triple threat? Are they doing it at Chamber? Seems like the most realistic thing would be WrestleMania, but how do they get there? Because Chamber has one of the title, like whoever's going to go after one of the titles, with the Royal Rumble winner already choosing the other. So it's like, how do they get there? Because it feels like there's got to be a triple threat between those guys for the belt eventually. So who knows? I really don't know what route or how they're going to get there, but we're just going to see. But very chaotic way to start. I was thinking that too, until Drew with his interview with Kathy, right after saying there's a message to the whole roster. Yeah, but still, even with him saying that, don't you think Cody saying, "Oh, I'm going to get my get back with him," if R2's going to think the same way too? So eventually, I mean, they got to do a triple threat with those three. I know he did that message right afterwards, but you don't interfere in that big brawl and not have a payback and receipt coming to you eventually. And something else happening within that afterwards. But we'll see. We'll see. Women's Tag Team Championship match. What's the goodest match? Goodest match? The best match? I have two matches with this early 2026 match of the year. I have two. That being one of them tonight. CM Punk, Finn Balor, in Belfast last Monday, and Styles and Nakamura are those two are the two best matches of the early 2026 for the first month of the year. So me and Felix has got to somehow, some way, we're going to do probably a podcast for the Royal Rumble, but we're also in the mix of that probably going to talk about our top 10 matches. So, women's tag team title match, Rhea and Io. Rio, stupid name, just in my opinion. Why can't they be just Rhea and Io, not Rio? WWE loves doing this where they just combine both names. Ooh, okay, cool. Versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. I already knew Roxanne and Liv was not winning this because with the Royal Rumble coming up, and I'm not doing my predictions, but the Royal Rumble is going to be big for Liv Morgan, I believe. As in, she's been runner-up twice. She wants to win. Not saying she will, but she wants to win. Why in the world would she want to go after women's tag team titles right now and not focus on the Rumble? Just my opinion. I know you would want to try to hold gold and then try to get the women's championship as well, but not really necessary. This women's tag team match was pretty solid as well. Probably the least exciting thing out of the show, but it wasn't boring. So this is why I'm saying this was a very good Saturday night's main event. Very good action. The spot, I wonder if we get it to come down to Raquel and Liv in the Rumble match. I feel like that would be way too predictable. I feel like that would be way predictable because, well, I mean, unless Liv becomes runner-up again, Rio and Io Sky path should be restart war. I think. Well, I'm gonna leave a lot what I want to say for the Royal Rumble pre-show with predictions and everything. I'm gonna leave that there. So yes, I'm gonna leave some of the stuff I want to say for that podcast next week before the Royal Rumble. Don't know what day. I shot Felix a message. He hasn't got back to me. I understand. Everyone busy. But we're going to try to figure something out. And see about that. Because it's been so long since we did one. So, I mean, I've just been busy. But I'm getting to where I'm getting less busier and got a way better schedule with stuff overall. Just trying to map out stuff. So, it's getting to that point. There was a this was a brilliant spot because I didn't know she was even coming out or anything. Where the referee was close to the ropes or something, did the 1, 2, it looked like Rhea and Io was going to retain like that. And the referee got hit or got hit over or something by Raquel Rodriguez to stop the count. This was brilliant. Very good spot. Dean Ambrose might return as the last one in the Rumble. Do not think Dean Ambrose will do that. Nope. The camera shots recently, and they've been really good the last few years. But it seems like the last few months they have been really good of protecting like stuff from happening that we can't see on television. Seth Rollins will not be returning at the Rumble. Dean Ambrose definitely not. I don't think Seth is ready. Seth needs to take his time. It will be post WrestleMania, in my opinion, for Seth Rollins. Seth is just chilling, doing NFL Network stuff and chilling and doing that while recovering. So, but with Raquel coming out, trying to help her fellow Judgment Day members, here comes a Stephanie Vaquer, and with no boot, looked really good, and it looks like we might be getting Stephanie and Raquel at the Rumble, maybe. They might announce that this Monday. Cameron staved Tonga Longa's whole career when he messed up pulling the referee in his debut. Yeah, but do you play WWE? Yes, but I haven't played that much. I do a universe mode. Now you'll like that, but the universe mode I haven't done much of this year, but I will be doing it recently, doing it more in the very near future. Comment on one of my videos and tell me your gamer tag, because I will not remember it on this live if you say it to me. So just comment down on one of my videos after this, and I will add you. But something happened, blah blah blah, and then very clever ending to this. I really enjoyed it. It looked like Io was out. Tag, boom. You can do it after this live gets done. I ain't going much longer. And it looked like Liv hit the Oblivion on Io, but she didn't see the tag from Rhea. Rhea with the Riptide 1, 2, 3. Very good ending, solid match overall. So I can't be mad. I mean, really, 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 really solid. But the right outcome and other than the small nearly botched pin, I enjoyed that match a lot. Agreed. Okay, that's fine. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. One thing I want to say about this. One thing. I hope Triple H saw what they did tonight and continues that with Nakamura. I'm sorry, but Shinsuke Nakamura has to have a world title reign in WWE that's not NXT before he retires. He has to. Because tonight, when I saw Nakamura in that ring with that match with AJ, it reminded me, oh my gosh, this is the Nakamura action-packed stuff I want to see. I don't want to hear him talking much, which when he has to, that's fine. But I just want this action-packed. I want this Nakamura semi from black and gold back. That's all I want. If you weren't going to do anything when he did the heel turn and had him lose to Seth Rollins 2 times, this is like one of the last moments where you can just gain steam with him, especially with a great performance like him and AJ had tonight. I don't have much faith that it will lead to anywhere for Shinsuke, but I am hoping it does somehow, some way. This was a fantastic match. I can't even call spots in this match. I can call this was a New Japan style match where there's just a lot of counters back and forth. Crowd probably don't understand, oh, that's a counter. But if you're watching and just paying so much attention, then you know it was great counter, right? My wife said, man, this match is long. I said, do you realize why this match is long? AJ Styles is literally probably done with WWE. I've been actually playing since I've been listening to you. Oh, I appreciate that. But yeah, just do that in the short because I might not remember it and everything. Apologize for yawning. But this match was so good. And what is your favorite WrestleMania? Oh man. One that I love going back and watching. Maybe not all the matches, but most of the matches is WrestleMania 24 in Orlando. I hope y'all did not just hear my wife laugh. Oh my gosh. What the hell type of laugh was that? She's playing Warzone downstairs right now, so I don't know. I do like WWE style matches with a lot of finishes, but sometimes I need a match like Styles and Nakamura where the finisher actually finishes. Yes. Tell me an upper, but it can't go past 36. Oh, WrestleMania 24. WrestleMania 24 is one of my favorite WrestleManias. Orlando. The opener. JBL. Finley. Hornswoggle Angle. No holds bar. You talking about a good opening match. Very good. They had, what was that? They had Batista, Umaga. That was a solid match. If you want to see the women in a lumberjill match or whatever it is, that's all right too, but not my type of key. Flair and Shawn Michaels. Flair's retirement match. No holds bar. Flair and Michaels, great match. Orton, Triple H, Cena, triple threat. So good, and the ending's even better. And I might be missing something here, but I know Edge, Taker, main event. Very good main event, too. Very good show in Orlando. WrestleMania 24. Might actually watch that tonight. I'm glad you brought up what's my favorite WrestleMania. Yes, Yusuf. I love when matches are like that and everything. I like both styles, But sometimes I don't have to see you kick out someone's finisher like a lot. I can see a finisher, but yeah. What arena? You should use TKW's arena. If you don't mind, it's all right if you don't. If you go to the CC, type in TKW and go to arenas. That is my arena for my universe mode. So, just letting you know. But if you don't use that, I would do King of the Ring. I like King of the Ring. Mania 24 was around the time I started watching WWE. It'd be a great time to go back and watch that WrestleMania. Oh yeah, no problem. But this was a great match. And I fear next Saturday is the last time we might see AJ Styles in a ring for WWE. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think that's the case. I think Gunther is, quote, 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 retiring him from WWE, not TNA. Um, hmm. Who should you be? What about Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes match? You could be whoever and against whoever. Vice versa. Cody and Randy would be a good one. But great match by Styles and Nakamura. Main event, Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, Damian Priest, and Randy Orton. I know they love Damian Priest. They need to turn him heel or something. He's got to gain some momentum back. When everyone came out, he got the quietest reaction out of all competitors, and you could tell. And I don't normally bring that up, but it's like, dude, this is a former world champion. Not too long ago. So, yeah. He might. Maybe that's what he wants to do for his last thing. I don't think I see him in AEW at all, though. I don't see that. Nice. I thought either Randy Orton or Sami Zayn was winning this. And it's like, damn, we're going to see one of them two, versus Drew McIntyre for like the 5,000th time. Now, I could be wrong when I say this. Since we got the outcome we have. I thought Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble would be a whole lot better of a story leading to versus Drew. And finally beating Drew at WrestleMania and beating him for the first time ever, but at the biggest stage. I thought that story would be better. But obviously, they're not going that route. So, nice. Trick. Yeah, part of me thought Sammy was going to lose tonight, then win the Royal Rumble. I thought that would be just much better. But they gave him the win in his hometown. So, oh shoot. So Sammy, Trick, Priest, and Orton, very good match. Very solid match. I love the near finishes, the rant, like just, RKO, haluva kick, south of heaven, and then Trick Williams' big circle kick. Trick Williams, let me just say this. Trick Williams, and it's not because of race or anything. Trick Williams could easily be Booker T 2.0 if they did it right. Yeah, they were much louder for Trick in London than tonight. Oh, shoot. Yeah, getting out of submissions on the game is not that easy. Trick Williams could be Booker T 2.0 and maybe a higher stage, not wrestling wise, but with the crowd. Um, but that's one thing I'll say about Trick. But this was very fantastic. Sami Zayn getting the win. Ha ah, that's funny. Sami Zayn getting the win. We'll see. Him and McIntyre go at it again, and on Saturday. Ha ha. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Uh, did you didn't do a vlog of the show yet, or did you even get footage? I don't know. I sometimes my YouTube, like, I have notifications for people, and sometimes I still don't get them. But I don't think you've done one. I hope not, because if not, I gotta watch it tonight. Okay, okay, good, because I've got several things I've got to watch tonight and stuff like that. So, oh man, I don't know, because I'm about to get out here for the stream and everything. I mean, it was nice talking and everything like this. Very much enjoyed this day 24 consistency. Even though I've done 3 things today, or 2 things, 3, 2, 3, I think. I don't know. I don't see Sami Zayn beating Drew. But it might. I don't know. This is why I don't think this is the right move. But you know what? I guess we're going to trust old Baldy and his crew. Ryan Ward is amazing, so I will definitely trust Ryan Ward. But tomorrow's video will be about, let's see, what will it be about? Why did I bring it up and not even remember what it was going to be about? I think I'm going to talk about. I never know what WWE want to do anymore, because they might pull some bullshit like Unreal. Oh, that's one of the parts. I want to talk about season 2 of Unreal tomorrow in a video. And it'll be a video format. I will not be live tomorrow. Thank you. I just got a haircut. Trim too. Looking pretty nice. Feels good too. Dapper. Oh my gosh. Huh. That's a unique, I guess. But we're gonna talk about season 2 of Unreal. God, there was something else I was going to do in that video too. But that's going to be the main thing, I believe. And if I figure it out before then, hopefully I do it. I don't know. But very good Saturday night's main event. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 25 of consistency, talking about season 2 of Unreal. If you're watching on right now or on demand, and if you haven't, hit that like button. Please do so. If you want to subscribe, you can. I'd greatly appreciate it if you do. You don't have to. The ref is in the way, so I hit him with the RKO. Okay, that sounds like Randy Orton from Backlash. But yes, have a good one. Have a great night. Be safe. Till tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one.